Today we have some incredibly exciting news about Ripple, the Bitcoin weekly close, and much, much more. I'm WendyO. This is the O Show. Make sure you are subscribed. If not, subscribe, set alerts. Make sure you smash a like and drop me a comment. And big shout out to the live chat on TikTok and YouTube. Let's go ahead and get straight into it because I have to leave a little bit early today. Today is my baby's last day of school, and we have to get some delicious ice cream because I promised her, and that's exactly what moms do. But before we do that, I want to give a big shout out to our partners over at iTrustCapital. The link will be down below if you're interested, and let's go ahead and play this short little commercial. Are you excited about the crypto bull run, but buying your crypto on a centralized exchange? Well, I hope you're reporting all of your crypto gains to the IRS because they want your taxes. That's right. When you buy and sell crypto on a centralized exchange, you need to pay the government taxes when you make profits. Sounds pretty taxing, right? Well, there's another way you can buy and sell crypto without worrying about taxes. But please go ahead and verify with your local tax professional first. At iTrustCapital, my partners, you can buy and sell crypto inside of a tax-advantaged crypto IRA. Crypto IRAs are retirement accounts that work similarly to an exchange, but with tax benefits. Let me give you a quick example. If you buy and sell crypto on a regular centralized exchange and make $20,000 in profit, you have to pay the government taxes. However, if you buy and sell in your Roth IRA and make $20,000 in profit, you don't need to pay any taxes. Yes, you heard me right. You get to keep all of your profits and not give the government any of your money. Opening a tax advantage IRA at iTrustCapital only takes a few minutes. You have 24/7 access to the markets with some of the lowest fees in the industry. And the crypto bull run is just getting started. And of course, people are starting to see their accounts go up. So take advantage of the tax benefits of an IRA at iTrustCapital and start maximizing your crypto investments today. All right. Let's go ahead and first talk about, I guess we should talk about the Ripple news first, right? Because Ripple is a very exciting project. And even though they were stifled unjustly by the SEC, we still have to shout out all of their accomplishments. So, Ripple partners with National Bank of Georgia to digitize the economy. This is not Georgia in America. This is a different country. I know. I actually had a boss. She was from Georgia. And I never knew that there was a country called Georgia, but apparently there is. So Ripple met with officials this weekend to discuss financial technology and digitization collaboration. EPAM Systems, Ripple's partner, was at the meeting, and the discussion focused on potential collaboration avenues for digitizing Georgia's economy, building on Ripple's existing partnership with NBG for a CBDC project. So let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit. Do I like CBDCs? No way, shape, or form. Are they coming? Yes. Is there anything we can do about it? No. But the fact that we have a large, well-favored crypto company that is really at the front and center of this is incredibly bullish, especially for the XRP holders. Again, when we're talking about digitizing anything or putting it on the blockchain, in most cases, it should add more transparency and it should make the quality of life a little bit easier for people depending on the permissions of that blockchain. If it is a public blockchain, great. If it is a private blockchain, bad. So we'll have to wait and see what happened. Now, with that being said, let's take a quick look at XRP price. Did we get any upward movement? Not at all. Not at all, any way, shape, or form. But with XRP, we are kind of holding the line. We're holding the support line at about 46 cents. So that's positive. Also, too, apparently with Bitcoin, we had a second highest weekly close ever, and is according to this news outlet here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the charts, because as you guys know, I love to chart Bitcoin for you every week because it's important to figure out what's going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at this cutie little chart over here and just kind of analyze what happened. So one of the highest weekly Bitcoin closes occurred back November of 2021 when we were in this insane bull market, the last one that we had. Now, we also have this high that was completed over here at about $71,400. All right. And this happened Monday, the 1st, April 2024. This also led to, well, not necessarily this, but there's a bunch of other bullish Bitcoin news, which we'll talk about in a second. But again, this was a pretty high Bitcoin weekly close. So we opened here at 67.5. We closed here at 69.7, and we got a swing wick high at $72,000. And the fact that we were able to close above the 67 area, which is positive because we closed above this over here at about $69,000. Fantastic. And we're just kind of moving alongside and going sideways. On this show, I had talked about an area to pay attention to, that sideways action about 66,000 to about 72,000. And it's a little bit easier to see over on the daily. We can go ahead and drop it down about 65,000. That's a little bit better for me because it coincides with these highs or these closes over here. So again, I feel like we're just going to continue to go sideways for now. I'm personally going to wait for that break at about 72 or the breakdown of 65, which I don't necessarily think that is going to happen right now because the market is doing incredibly well. And this also follows news that Bitcoin bags 2 billion inflows. Ethereum sees highest institutional buy since March. One trader expects Ethereum prices to hit $10,000 in 2024, a nearly 200% increase from current levels of $3,600. So this article is talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Both of these have Bitcoin spot ETFs. I did see a little bit of a rumor on crypto Twitter that BlackRock applied for a Solana ETF. I don't have any sources that can confirm that. But at the same time, I think Solana might be one of the next ones to do so. Also, XRP, because we've heard Brad talk about it time and time again. But in this article over here, it states Bitcoin led the investment activity with over 1.97 billion in inflows, while Ethereum saw its best week since March with nearly 70 million in inflows. And some traders expect buying activity in Ether track products to continue with expectations of the asset reaching 10,000 price level in 2024, which that's what I said too. So fingers crossed that happens. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Ethereum and see what she's got going on over here. But again, you guys, just because we're getting all of these inflows doesn't mean number goes up, because it's kind of like a different market than what we're seeing. This is like an active trading market in crypto. When we're talking about the ETFs, those move so much differently. Taking a look at IBIT over here, this is going to be the daily chart. And we had some nice upward movement and we got a little bit of a drop back on Friday, and now we're trading upward. Now, taking a look at Ethereum, what is happening? She's going sideways. To me, just as long as we stay above the $3,500 area, absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. And that's exactly what I want to see happen. So let's let both Bitcoin and Ethereum essentially cool off before we get super, super excited. Also, too, if you are interested in trading with me, we are currently partnered with ZoomX. The cool thing about ZoomX is they have a centralized aspect and they also have a decentralized aspect. So if you're brand new to crypto and you want to get into it, read the terms of services and understand not your keys, not your coins. That basically means that you can buy and trade, do whatever it is you want to do on a centralized exchange, but you don't own those keys. Over on the decentralized aspect, you can go ahead and transact freely, which is a great, great way to continue to operate, in my personal opinion. Now, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our next story because we got a lot more to cover. This is from Watcher Guru here. Bitcoin had a larger market cap than the top 3 banks in the world. 1.37 trillion is Bitcoin's market cap. And again, if you guys are interested in charting that, you can go to TradingView. They have a total, which will show you everything. I think total 1, 2, and 3, which encompass different aspects of different markets in crypto. JP Morgan Chase, 574 billion. Bank of America, 311 billion. And IC, Bank of China, $268 billion. Which again is pretty incredible that Bitcoin is just doing so well. And it's an asset that everyone likes. Can we thank the Bitcoin spot ETFs? A little bit. Also, too, this next story is from Mr. Michael Saylor, because Michael Saylor is the Bitcoin bull. Now, he says 34 spot Bitcoin ETFs hold over 1 million Bitcoin. So essentially, they bought 5% of the entire Bitcoin supply in 6 months. Is this bullish or bearish? I think it's a little bit bearish to me. I know a lot of people are super excited about the Bitcoin spot ETFs and all that jazz. Me personally, it seems like BlackRock and all these big entities are essentially buying up Bitcoin. And they're buying up so much of it that it's going to be hard for others to obtain it in the future. But again, Michael Saylor is essentially one of them. So good for them. Happy for them. Also, this post from Look On Chain. When the Ethereum price started to drop, an Ethereum Foundation related wallet deposited over 15,000 Ethereum to Kraken 8 hours ago. The ETH in this wallet comes from the Ethereum Foundation wallet, and a wallet received 200,000 ETH in the Ethereum ICO. So are they taking profit, or are they dumping on the market? Or are they just simply moving it over to Kraken? What's going on here? Generally, when we see the large amounts of crypto being moved over, that particular entity does plan to sell it. But in this particular situation, we don't know. And I'm not familiar if Kraken has any sort of staking or whatnot. I don't know why an entity would want to stake on a centralized exchange when they have that much. But at the same time, just letting y'all know over here. And then this story with Ethereum. Dormant Ethereum whale wakes up after 8 years. 6,000 Ethereum facing sell-off risk. Let's go ahead and read some of the little notes over here, because this can be scary, because they might just dump on the open market. I don't know. I probably wouldn't just dump on the open market right now. I'd probably, like me, and I always talk about like the whole Mt. Gox thing. Like I would probably sell half of what I got and then hold the rest of it. But again, so another wallet holding 6,000 Ethereum worth around 22 million is active again after 9 years. It's pre-mined ETH address, and a lot of ETH addresses from the initial pre-mine phase of the network have become active again in recent months. This could just potentially be because of the Ethereum spot ETF getting approved and people are getting excited, so they're starting to move around their assets. I don't know. And again, the cool thing about crypto is we can track this stuff, but we don't necessarily know what the person is going to do with their Ethereum. Make sure you guys smash a like and share this. It helps support me and the channel. Now, some quick ton news. Notcoin token pumps 6% as Telegram game hits 40 million players. Players have earned 1.5 million across 20 campaigns, according to the project. And if we take a look over at our crypto bubbles on the daily, generally we can see Notcoin. I'm seeing it over here. It dropped about 1.4%. Again, you guys, gaming for some reason in crypto, it's just not taking off right now. I am not exactly sure why, but we're not seeing it take off, but that's okay. So if anybody is playing Not, please let me know. I want to hear this. Go ahead and comment on the video after it's done or in the chat, etc. Now let's go ahead and quickly talk about Friendtech. Okay. Friendtech. The reason why I want to talk about Friendtech is because it was a SocialFi platform that we were using. And then they launched a token, and then there was all this drama, and it was token gated and whatnot. So I do like the social aspect of SocialFi platforms, but again, they're still so super expensive for average people to join, really, in my personal opinion. Like, I don't know. But apparently that's what's going on over here. And it looks like we got a super chat. And we'll come back to this story because I've got to thank the super chats. Thank you to Francisco for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the love here. Shout out to my channel members, to Mike, to Alexandra, to Gamer, to Bootyhead, to John, and anyone else. Appreciate you guys, to Mr. R and to Mr. O. Shout out to all of you amazing people. But let's go ahead and get back into this story because I want to talk about it, because I'm not like the biggest fan of SoFi anymore. I'm really not, just because I feel like it's so hard to get into and it's expensive too. Anyways, Friendtech is planning to build its own blockchain, Friendchain. Who's going to use it? Like, why do you need another chain? I believe Friendtech was originally on Base, so why are you building your own chain? Users are questioning the value proposition of SoFi blockchain. You don't need one. I'm going to tell you right now, you don't need one in any way, shape, or form. We have so many different layer ones. You should have just stuck to Base. Concerns about potential high gas fees compared to Base. Again, Base is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum that was built by Coinbase. There's no token associated with it, so I don't understand why they need their own blockchain. They really should probably focus on making a better user experience. Friend pumped around 60% within 20 minutes on the news. I just want to show you guys the Friend chart. I want to show it to you because it is kind of a hot mess. So it pumped, and that was super fantastic, wonderful, but look at the chart. This is the daily chart. This thing pumped like crazy. It went up to like $3, and then it dropped all the way to 93 cents. And then now we're trading at $1.31. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into our next story here. And this one I'm excited about because we are partnered with Quickswap for this segment. And if you don't know what Quickswap is, they are a DEX for Polygon. And as you know, I am a big Matic holder. I am a Matic fanatic in that aspect. So they are actually been playing a really, really big role when it does come to adoption with Polygon, because again, they are a decentralized exchange, and we love decentralized exchanges because we get to custody our own coins. And Quickswap's Polygon stats outperform other DEXs, and they have higher volume and TVL. And they've recently expanded to new chains, creating the Dragonfi 2.0 ecosystem, which is essentially a hub of the most advanced DeFi products on the market. And Quickswap is not just for swaps. They offer liquidity precision and farming and staking, perps, and much, much more. Now, they also have this aspect over here. We got to go ahead and click all the confirmations here. This is going to be what the exchange looks like. And you can go ahead and connect your wallet here. And if you want to use other chains, these are all of the other chains that they offer. They got Polygon, Polygon ZK EVM, Manta, Kava, XLayer, Dogechain, etc. And in addition to that, they also are offering Falcor, which is the new decentralized perps exchange. They have zero gas on trades, which offers a smooth interface. And again, just be cautious when you guys are doing any of that stuff. And again, Quickswap is also a great place for airdrops on Polygon with the airdrop hub. And they have their token Quick, which is used for utility, staking, governance, more, which is very, very similar to Uniswap. Plus, they have their Dragons layer, and you can go ahead and stake Quick to earn D-Quick. And it's also a place to convert old Quick to the new Quick. And if you want to learn more, follow them on their socials. Now, as far as Fidelity and TradFi and all of that mess goes, we're here to talk more about international or Fidelity International tokenizing money market funds on the JP Morgan blockchain. And y'all remember when JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon was like, we don't like crypto. We don't like Bitcoin. We think it's a scam. That's basically what he said. But as you can see, they're grifting hardcore over here. So Fidelity's International tokenizes money market fund on JP Morgan's blockchain. It's a UK firm. And the tokenization of shares aims to enhance efficiency in margin requirement delivery, reduce transaction costs, and operational risk. And the good thing about that is like the banks are going to be able to save money, these big TradFi firms. But again, they're not going to pass down those savings to us. But at the same time, let's let them cook. And again, I do believe that these are private blockchains, so we cannot essentially track it, which I don't like that part about it. But at the same time, it does bring a little bit more, I guess, transparency to the market. We'll have to see. But Fidelity worked on a tokenization project with Swiss bank Signum in 2019, which we reported on that. And JP Morgan executed its first live blockchain-based collateral settlement transaction last year involving tokenized shares on a BlackRock fund. So again, all of these guys, they are completely connected. They are completely connected. And it's just very interesting to see the things that they say in the press, in public, in the media, but then when they come out with products like this. All right, now let's get into this story over here about Binance. So we talked a little bit about this over the weekend, but Binance reaches 200 million users with 100 billion in assets under custody. This is just one exchange alone. Can you imagine? And like, this is the thing, Binance got so much FUD and so much hate in the past. But really, when you think about it, Binance is doing what they have done a great job in onboarding people, especially in other countries. It's absolutely insane. And that's why they are one of the number one exchanges of crypto in the in the world, not even in the United States of America, because you can't use it here. But as far as spot goes, Binance is first and then Coinbase. For derivatives, Binance is number one and then Bybit. For DEXs, let's go and take a quick look. DEXs. Binance isn't on there. They've got BSC, but it's a little bit different. And as far as lending goes over here, just Venus. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, so back to Binance. I'm actually just really proud of the Binance team in general for everything that they have handled and they've gone through in the last couple of years. Again, I don't use Binance because I'm a U.S. citizen, and hopefully Binance US ends up coming back. But at the same time, we'll have to wait and see. And then as far as BNB price goes, let's go ahead and take a quick look at BNB while we are still here. Let's go ahead and take a look. BNB actually hit a high of $721, but we got a bit of a correction. We got a swing wick low to $636, and hopefully we sustain. This is the daily chart, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if we got to move down to about 587. I think that BNB will continue to perform incredibly well, especially in this market that we are seeing. Now, with that being said, I've got to go ahead and go. I've got to pick up my baby. It's her last day of school. I want to just give a big shout out to everyone who joined the show today. Oh yeah, shout out to Michael. Michael says, off topic, sorry, no values was amazing. It was totally amazing. Shout out to everybody who came up to say hi to me. We took pictures, we said hi. I didn't go in the pit. I don't go in the pit. My sisters do. They're freaking absolutely crazy. I'm more of a girly girl these days. And plus my guy friends would never let me pit ever. They would always like put me on their shoulders or bring me backstage or bring me wherever, but never let me pit. But big shout out to everyone who went to No Values. I posted a lot of content on my Instagram. Also to you guys, go to my website, cryptowendyO.com. If you are in the LA area, wherever it is. If you're in Southern California, we're hosting a free meetup at Angel City Brewery. There will be free drinks provided. And if you don't drink, we're buying you a Mexican Coke. And if you don't want that, we will buy you food. And we're partnered with Secret Network and SQUIDGROW and Silent Swap. And I can't wait to meet all of you. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will check you guys later. Tomorrow for sure around 10:15 a.m. PST for a live stream. And I don't know if I'm going to drop a second content piece today. We'll have to see. Anyways, sending everyone the love and light. WendyO is out. Bye-bye. Bye, babies. Thank you.